Today's little demonstration is going to be how to submit downtimes in Pillars of Salt. The first thing that you're going to do is go to the main Pillars of Salt Facebook page, and you're going to see a section here called Important Web Links. You're going to click on Important Web Links, and then there is going to be a Downtimes XP Ritual Feedings and Herd. Now this is only for the Camarilla game. If you're doing this for the Sabbat game, you'll do this from the Sabbat Facebook page. When you click on the window, you're going to come up to here. It directly explains this for the Camarilla Chronicle. You're going to put in the character's name. We'll call this character Dolly Demo. What is my player's name? It's going to be Patrick Thomas. Now, if your name is different on Facebook than actually your real name, you're going to want to make sure you put that so we can get your messages back to you. Now, Dolly Demo, well, unbeknownst to many, is actually a daughter of Cacophony. You're going to definitely put your clan right in there. If for some reason you belong to another supernatural, that should occur at the very bottom. Now, where it says, I want to spend my downtime actions, it is very important you look at, if you are going to do more than one downtime, go from top to bottom. So everyone should be picking first if they want to feed or herd. If you do not submit in this section, you will not be considered to have full blood. After you click that, you click Next. Now, if I'm going to hunt in one or large area downtime action, this is if you're going to be clicking on one of these larger areas, which makes you easier to find, but reduces the amount of downtimes it takes. Now, if you want to spend 2 downtime actions, you can hunt in a smaller area. This makes it incredibly hard to be found because someone would actually have to be investigating this exact location instead of the larger location. Now, at the very top of these, you're also seeing there is a herd or a herd of someone else's. If you're using a herd of your own, you must click this. It's the only way we know before a game that you actually have submitted your feeding. Now, if I have any other flaws, I'd put this in here. This could be Ventru Clan flaw. This could be you have pretty much any other flaw. Even Masuthless Thirst you'd want to note here. You might be spending a downtime to feed just to keep yourself at normal. Now, once we've answered all the questions that we have here, we're then going to pick the next one in the list we're going to be going down to. If you go down too far, you won't be able to go back up. So make sure you always go from top to bottom. So let's say we're going to do an investigation. Now in this investigation, let's say my people control San Gabriel Valley. So I'm going to click San Gabriel Valley, and then I would find out if anyone else had hunted in San Gabriel Valley at the submission of the downtimes. If I really want to try to find someone who's in a smaller area, or my haven is in an incredibly small area and I want to make sure no one's checking it out, I could just go for the little sub-city right here. This is the only way to find someone who's actually done 2 actions for hunting. After I've done that, I'm going to pick the next action. Let's say I have some computer, so I'm going to go next. Now, computer downtimes. First I'm going to note how many that I have. The mechanic for all of this is listed right here in case you have any questions. I'm going to say I have 2 computer. And then I click how I want to propose my action to be. So 1 computer DT is being used to check out Sally someone. Okay. And my second one is going to be used to, let's say, find out about the odd book. Okay. Now that I've done my computer downtimes, I'm going to move to science. Remember, if I don't have science, I would go to rituals. People very often hop down farther and cannot pop back up. So make sure that you do these in order. So let's say science. Next. Let's say I have 1 science downtime, and my 1 science downtime is I'm going to look into a way to make my gun not come up on metal detectors. And detectors. Okay, let's say this character has no thaumaturgy, but I'm just going to go through each of them. Again, you would go down. Now, if I had something, let's say I can say I have necromancy. I'm going to be able to cast 3 rituals. The highest level I have is 3. And then you're going to put a list of all the rituals you're preparing. And if you're researching new rituals, you'll put it down here. Now let's hop over to influences. How many elite level you're using, what is the specialty, and how many underworld you're using. So let's say I have 2 elite. And the specialty that I'm using today is police. LA County, well, LA City Police. Let's say I have no underworld, and I have no merit or flaws that actually change this. So my total number of influence actions are 2. But if I use my specialty, I do get to have 1 more. So I'm going to say 2 plus specialty 1. I'm going to have police move away from court events to protect masquerade. Great. Now, next is an NPC interaction. NPC interactions are any interaction that you are actually trying to talk to someone, not you have to invest a particular act. A staff mandated action is the staff has told you if you want to do this you must spend downtimes. An NPC interaction is you actually need to talk to someone. Say next. So, name NPC I'm contacting. I'm going to contact Archon Bay. The last staffer that played this NPC for me is me. Type out my proposed action. Try to sell Archon Bay my new guns. Now, if I still need to do this interaction, you're going to say yes. The reason this is important to note, if it's already been done in chat, we just want to make sure that you say it doesn't need to be done, but you've spent the interaction. The staffer will have told you if that NPC interaction would have cost you and you had to put in your downtimes. Now that I'm done with my NPC downtimes, do I have more downtime actions I have to do? Staff mandated. I say next. Now I'm going to spend 1 action. The staff member that's working with it is me. What action I'm going to do is start making my non-metal guns. Do I still need to do this action? Yes. So the staffer will know to send me some guns. Now that I've done the staff mandated action, what downtime do I like to do? I would like to spend some XP. Next. How much XP am I spending? I'm going to spend 3 XP. If it is an out-of-clan teacher, discipline, who is the teacher? Let's say Archon Bay. What am I buying? Dominate 1. Okay. Now I click Submit. Now, once I've done this, this is the exact moment a lot of people have problems. Right here, there's a button that says Edit Your Response. I'm going to right-click this, and I'm going to copy this link address, and I'm going to save that address somewhere. Because any time before the shutdown, I could now paste that link in and go back to this and change any of them ones I want. Here's what it looks like. The moment I click it back, it sends me all the way back to the beginning with all my stuff currently in it. This is what you need to do if you want to change anything on your form. Okay? I hope this has been helpful, and have a great time playing Pillars.